Ebs Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Speaking of traveling, and we will talk about traveling today, Cameron.
Yes.
Is there a place that, like spring is kind of around the corner? Is there a place that you might want to visit anytime soon?
In the spring?
Yeah, in the spring.
I mean, I do think that Korea does have a nice springtime. It's very short.
True.
Right?
True.
We go from winter to summer.
Summer.
Very fast here.
That is true.
Maybe some coastal areas.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Go to the beach, because it's not super cold. Have a nice warm cup of coffee by the ocean.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, me too. I feel like I haven't done much traveling inside Korea. And I feel that I really would like to do that. Take little mini trips.
Yeah. I want to go
For the
camping.
week.
It doesn't have to be some famous place. I just want to be in a tent.
Oh my goodness, I love camping.
And you don't have to
Let's go.
shower for like 2 days.
Cameron, okay, all right, maybe let's not go. We could be at
Go separately.
So we could go separately. We could be at the same site,
Yes.
but of course we're going to be, like in different tents.
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
barbecue together.
We'll barbecue together and have a little campfire together.
Have some watermelon or something.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so we are taking a winter cruise this month. The subtitle is They Treated Us Like Royalty. Okay, 그들은 우리를 왕족처럼 대했어. Now, if you treat someone like royalty, are you really from the royal family?
No, probably.
Okay.
But you are being treated very well. They're doing the best they can, the most hospitality that they can give you.
Right. So if you treat someone like royalty, it means that they are treating you like a queen or a princess or a prince.
Yes.
It's that great. Okay. Here are some other expressions that we're going to check out today. If something is out of this world,
it's amazing. It's impressive. It's extraordinary.
And if people flock to, F-L-O-C-K, and when I hear the word flock, I think of birds.
Yeah, birds or sheep.
Sheep flocking
right?
together, yes.
Yeah, and this is a large group of something coming to one place. In this case, it's often with people as well. People flock to a place.
Okay. And then this is in relation to the subtitle, treat someone like something. In the subtitle, it was royalty.
Yes.
But it doesn't always have to be royalty.
Yeah, it could be something good or something bad.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see how these expressions are used in the dialogue.
So, which island did you like the best?
If you mean the beauty, then Martinique was out of this world.
For me, I liked Antigua the best. It had a good vibe to it. But Puerto Rico had the best sunset.
It's easy to see why so many people flock to the Caribbean every year.
I also can see why people love cruise ships so much. The staff treated us like royalty.
I'm definitely going to miss that. At least until our cruise next year.
Okay, please join us on page 128, Taking a Winter Cruise. They treated us like royalty. We had such outstanding service.
Yes.
Okay, Skylar says, so which island did you like the best? So they were at a port, okay? They went to different ports.
Yes.
And I guess they visited several islands. And Kate says, if you mean the beauty, then Martinique was out of this world.
Ooh.
Okay, Martinique is an island.
Yes.
And she says it was out of this world.
Yes, out of this world means extraordinary, amazing.
Yeah.
It is so good, it cannot be real.
It's almost not earthly.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's like going to space.
Going to space and seeing the beauty of a star, a galaxy, a nebula.
Ooh. Oh, you know your space, Cameron.
I do love space.
Yes. All right, so not only just an island, but anything that's extraordinary, outstanding is out of this world. So food, a concert. I mean, it really can be anything.
A person.
A person.
And a beauty can be out of this world. Often hear it used with women more than men. Oh, man, she's out of this world.
Ooh.
She's amazing.
Yeah, and in that sense, it can also not just be the way she looks, but she's got a great personality. She's smart, talented, and beautiful.
Yeah.
It would have to include more than just beauty.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, her personality, just everything. Her skill set.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Amazing. Okay. Power English? Out of this world?
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone agrees about that.
All right. What does Skylar say?
For me, I liked Antigua the best. It had a good vibe to it, but Puerto Rico had the best sunset.
So they're talking about what they like in terms of categories, like beauty, sunset, food, all of that stuff. But Skylar begins by saying, for me. And it seems like a very basic, it doesn't seem like a pattern. Why would you think this could be a pattern?
Yeah, so this for me, first, it is often used when you're about to introduce your opinion.
I see.
Right? It doesn't always have to be. So for me, I will have a burger.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it could be like the thing that I will get, right? But this for me is talking about my opinion, my idea on something. So in this case, Skylar is talking about her personal preference for Antigua.
Right. So usually the other person has stated their opinion.
Yes.
The person has said, well, I think da-da-da-da-da-da. And then if it comes to your turn, you could say, well, I think, Antigua is the best. But another way to phrase that would be, for me, and you're kind of highlighting your opinion.
Right. Like you said, you could say, I think Antigua is the best.
Yes.
But it could maybe sound like, no, you're wrong. Antigua is the best. However, it doesn't always, not always.
Yes.
But here, by saying for me, you're saying, okay, you have your opinion.
Yes.
I also have my opinion.
Right.
There's kind of that nuance added here.
Wow, that's a very important nuance, because if you just directly say, well, I think Antigua is the best, it does sound like a little rude.
My opinion is better than your opinion.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, Kate says, it's easy to see why so many people flock to the Caribbean every year. So, Kate is saying, now I understand why people come to the Caribbean, but they flock to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So, there's coming, but there's flocking to. What do you feel is the difference? Or is there a difference?
So flock is talking about a large group of people.
Yes.
Like you're inpa, right? Just a lot of people in a small place. So like you said before, birds or sheep, they also gather together.
They go together.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not just a lot of people. They're all like often tightly packed into a place.
Totally. I love it in the winter when the winter birds are going south. And you'll see those birds.
Yes.
Like geese, all together, flock together and just flying together.
Yeah.
So it's that feeling of like this big group going.
Yes.
So they're all flocking to the Caribbean. And Skylar says,
I also couldn't see why people love cruise ships so much. The staff treated us like royalty.
Okay, the staff on the ship treated them like royalty. So if you treat someone like something, it just means to basically deal with them.
Yeah.
To give them a certain service.
Right.
In this instance.
Yes.
But it's royalty.
Yeah. So royalty, of course, is the royal family. The king and the queen and their family. That is what you would call royalty.
Yeah. So this is a really fun expression. When you go somewhere and they have such excellent amazing service, you can say like, wow, we were treated like royalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it felt like, they were treating us like kings and queens.
Right. We didn't have to ask for anything.
Yeah.
They gave us so much.
Right.
The experience was so luxurious.
And this could be said for a hotel, a restaurant, anywhere where you get service.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Kate says, I'm definitely going to miss that, at least until our cruise next year. So Kate is thinking about going on another cruise.
Oh, a yearly cruise doesn't sound bad.
Okay, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
So, which island did you like the best?
If you mean the beauty, then Martinique was out of this world.
For me, I liked Antigua the best. It had a good vibe to it. But Puerto Rico had the best sunset.
It's easy to see why so many people flock to the Caribbean every year.
I also can see why people love cruise ships so much. The staff treated us like royalty.
I'm definitely going to miss that. At least until our cruise next year.
Please join us on pages 130 and 31. It's time for Power Note. So let's give some more example sentences. The first expression, out of this world, means wow, extraordinary, like really impressive, outstanding. This tiramisu is out of this world.
Thank you. It's my grandmother's recipe.
Yes. So, you like carrot cake? You like tiramisu?
I do.
I do too. So, whenever we go somewhere, whenever we eat out, we like to taste, if there's a carrot cake, let's taste this one.
Yeah, if we're at a cafe or something, is there carrot cake, tiramisu,
which are the ones that we
cheesecake?
Get? Cheesecake, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Those three.
That's right. So, when we have a really, really good one, it's like we could say it's out of this world.
Yeah.
Okay. The sunset tonight was out of this world.
Quite literally. Because the sun is not a part of this world.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So out of this world can be used with many things. It could be the way someone looks or acts. Maybe they sing really well.
Yeah. Oh.
And you say, their voice is out of this world.
Regarding talent, yes. So true. Yes. They're acting.
Right.
Yeah, singing. Musician. That is often used, isn't it?
I would say for beauty or for flavors or for any kind of art or skill you would use this. It does become difficult to say for certain objects. So, for example, this cell phone is out of this world. Even though it does a lot of amazing things, that sounds awkward.
It does,
I think it's because it's not surprising. It's become so common now that it's hard to think of it as out of this world.
Yeah.
Even if it does some really amazing things.
True, that is true. Like appliances, but I guess it depends on what kind of appliance. Maybe it's high-tech. Maybe it's so new.
Right.
It could maybe be out of this world, but...
I think about like a microwave. Like a 전자레인지.
Yeah.
That is, when you really think about it, kind of amazing.
It is.
How does it heat things up?
Right.
I don't understand it, but it's like, that heats things up really quickly. I should think of that as out of this world. Because it's surprising, but I don't.
You don't. And maybe, Cameron, in the very, very, very beginning, when they came out with the microwave, you could maybe say, it's out of this world. I've never seen anything like it. But really, it gets a little old fast.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess the only thing would be like AI right now. There are a lot of things that we might think are out of this world.
Yeah.
But pretty soon they'll become commonplace.
That's right. Okay. Flock to means to come in large numbers. What's the hot destination this summer?
I heard that people are flocking to the Canary Islands.
Okay, so everyone's going there.
Yes.
Teenagers flocked to the shopping mall when the popular singer was seen there. Yeah. In America, oftentimes, back when I was younger, shopping malls, the malls were a very hot hangout place.
Yeah.
I don't know where the young people hang out anymore.
Okay, yeah.
What?
So my generation was the last shopping mall generation.
Okay.
People under me, so to speak, younger than me.
Where do they go? Where do they flock to?
They shop online.
Right.
They, like, do video calls. No one, like, flocks to physical places.
They only flock to the internet.
Right. There's that whole concept of third places, right? So a third place is not school, not work, and not your house.
Okay.
That's where most people go. People go from house to school or house to work, right? So a third place would be like a shopping mall.
A bar.
A cafe.
Cafe.
Right?
Okay.
But those are disappearing. So things that people are flocking to are maybe online.
That's true.
Like people flocking to the metaverse.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Everyone gathers in one space there.
Right. They're all there.
Yeah.
They flock to social media. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sad, but there's a lot less flocking happening.
Oh, you're right. Like literally
literal physical
flocking. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how about this expression? Treat someone like something. So to deal with someone or regard them, as a certain type, as if they were a certain type of person.
Right.
So I think it's better to see how it's used. Did you see the way the employees acted in there?
Yeah, they treated us like shoplifters, following us around the whole time.
Okay, just treat someone in this context, not royalty for sure. It's like shoplifters. They're kind of like, are they doing something? They're getting suspicious.
Yeah.
My mother treats everyone like they are her children. Yeah.
That's a good one. I think.
Why?
Sometimes being treated like a child can be bad.
True.
If you're an adult. You know?
Right. Right. I'm not a child.
I'm not a child anymore.
I'm 35 years old.
I'm 35. Yeah, so I think that one depends on context.
Yes.
But this can be used in good or bad ways. Another good example, we had a fan meeting one time.
Yes.
And everyone treated us like celebrities.
Like idol stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so true.
We're not.
We're not.
We're just regular people.
We are so normal. I don't know about normal. But anyway, as normal.
Well, they didn't treat us like weirdos.
That is true.
They didn't treat us like strange people.
So you can see how we just place the names right after. Weirdos, shoplifters, like children.
Yeah.
All of those things work. All right, for me is our power pattern, which is basically saying, well, I think, this is my opinion. For me, the French fries were too greasy.
For me, June is a better month to travel to Sweden.
Okay. Offering your personal opinion.
Yeah, winter's too cold.
Too cold. Okay. Royalty is our power vocab on page 132. Do check out the definition and stop by. Very good. And we'll see you a little bit later at 6 p.m. on
Evening Special.
All right. See you later. Bye.
Bye.